Transcontinental bus arrives in Peyton Place today, and a young passenger, Vickie Fletcher, suddenly realizes she has found the way out of the intense pressure of a life that has cornered her and hurt her. Her way out is the small town itself, and a specific human being, the son of a prominent local doctor, Lou Miles. At this moment, Vickie Fletcher knows she has made the right decision. This town and Lou Miles are right for her.
Can I help you, miss?
Is Lou Miles around?
Not right now.
What, do you expect him?
He doesn't come in and do his thing until after class. You just come in on a bus from New York? Thanks, Charlie. Thank you, Ed. See you around. If you'd like to leave your name and where you can be reached, I'll see that Lou gets your message.
Oh, wait.
You may have to wait quite a while. He sometimes goes over to the lab after class. You see, we got a pretty loose arrangement.
I said I'd wait a minute.
Okay. Hello, Lou.
Charlie, can I use the back room for a minute?
Sure, go ahead.
What happened?
Can't you say hi or something? How you been?
What happened?
I had to leave. I tried to tell you that.
What happened?
I had to leave. I started bugging people and asking questions, and I got scared. So I left. That's what happened.
They pick up Larry?
No.
The man died?
No. No, he's still in a coma. Hey, Lou,
I called the boarding house where you stayed. The landlady told me that the police had come looking for you the day after you left. Man, they must know something.
Yeah, I know. They don't know our names, Lou. They probably have a description of us, but that's it.
Description? How'd they get a description?
I don't know. But I heard they, searched every apartment within a mile of where it happened. You know what I mean. Bugging people, asking questions, messing with kids who look like they're guilty. You know what I mean. Or maybe you don't, living in this town.
Oh, I knew you'd show up. I just hoped you wouldn't, but I guess I really knew you would.
Well, now, aren't we honest?
Well, sorry about that.
This town is quite a change from New York.
Yeah. But it wasn't too bright of you to come here, you know.
I haven't felt this relaxed and just plain old comfortable in I don't know how long.
You were scared. I understand. But now you can't stay here.
What do you mean, Lou?
I mean you have to find someplace else to stay.
Hey, Lou.
Look, Vicky, if you stayed here, people would start to ask a lot of questions. I mean a whole lot of questions, girl, about you, about us, about New York, and... Oh, look, before you know it, man, that'd be the end of everything. Now, it was smart of you to leave New York, but, you can't stay here.
I don't think I should keep moving on.
Why not?
'Cause I'm pregnant.
Pregnant. Well, does Larry know?
I thought you should be the first to know, Lou.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means I'm not going back to New York. That means I'm not moving on. I'm staying and having my baby in peace and quiet and in style.
Come on, talk, girl.
And you're the only cat I know who lives in peace and quiet and in style. And I want some of it. This town is really something else. I've never seen nothing like it. There's nobody knocking over liquor stores or getting mugged in the park, right?
You're taking the first bus out of here, you get that?
It's your baby, Lou.
What are you talking about?
You the papa? I ought to know.
You know, that's impossible. That's impossible, hear me? Because I never touched you. I never touched you. Hey, Vicky. Why you want to say a thing like that, huh? I couldn't be the father. Larry's the father. And you and Larry and everybody who knows you two knows that.
I know all about Larry, and I don't want him. I want you. Be the father of my baby.
Are you serious?
I'm telling everybody you're the father. Is that serious enough for you?
Well, now. Well, now. Then that would just be one big lie, wouldn't it? I mean, you'd be telling just one great big lie. Now, wouldn't you? Now, what do you want, girl? You want money? Well, maybe I can get a little bit for you. Now, this is supposed to be Larry's job, but I can take care of it, baby.
Will you stop about Larry?
Keep your voice down.
You're marrying me.
I'm marrying you.
Yeah, you marrying me. That's right, baby. I go straight back to New York and blow the whistle on you.
Are you going crazy?
You crazy if you think you're gonna hide out here all safe and comfortable while I just keep on keeping on. I've had nothing but hard times since I met you. And for what? Protecting you guys. Well, I'm looking out for old number one now. And you're marrying me. Or you're caught. And I mean it.
Well, then go ahead and blow your whistle.
They'll get you. They'll come here and pull you right out of this sweet life and take you straight back to New York.
Then do it. Yeah? Yeah, go ahead and do it. Tell him everything. I don't care. And listen, here. Here's some money. Here's enough to get you back to New York, and I mean get you back to New York fast. But you just go ahead and do it. Don't you stand there and try to threaten me.
I go straight to the cops. And your father and his money can't stop the cops. I'll blow your whole life. I will.
Well, that's just fine. That's just fine, baby. Because I'm tired of you calling me, telling me about how scared you are and about what the cops are doing, and I'm tired of this whole scene. I'm tired of worrying about it. So you go ahead. You go ahead and scream your head off in New York. Blow your mind.
Wait a minute.
Look, you know, if you hurry, if you really hurry, you can catch the bus and be back in New York almost before dark. As a matter of fact, I'll put you back on the bus myself so you don't miss connections. I'll be back in a little while, okay, Charlie?
Okay, Lou. Hi, Lou. How's it going?
Oh, fine, Sergeant Walker. Just fine.
They're always a real sharp chick.
What else did they say?
Well, just that she was real sharp and that she wasn't from around here. Is she?
No. Just passing through. Look, do we feed our pets or not?
Lou, I was just trying to make conversation.
Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
I just thought I'd drop in.
Come on. What are you doing here?
I didn't know where else to go in Peyton Place.
You left.
I came back.
Vicky.
I got off at the first bus stop and I called Larry. And he persuaded me to come back.
Well, let me persuade you to go right back.
And get questioned again?
Give them the same answers.
I might forget them. If we were married, they couldn't make us testify against each other.
I didn't do anything.
Well, then why don't you step on up forward and say, Mr. Policeman, sir?
That's just what I'm gonna do.
Don't forget to mention you were driving the car.
Oh, no, remember, I was in the back.
Larry was in the back.
Larry was driving.
I say he wasn't. I say you were. Now, what do you say?
I say you're a liar.
I believe you, Lou, but nobody else will. No, you were driving that car. Of course, we didn't know it was hot until you admitted it to me and Larry later. Then naturally, we were scared. It'll be our word against yours, honey. Besides, there's that other little thing.
I wasn't the driver of that car.
You gonna wait around and try to prove that?
Vicky, why don't you just marry him?
He's just on the hustle. He's not a doctor's son like you. And I want my baby well taken care of, you know. You gonna take me home to your folks?
You are something else, girl.
Doesn't it?
No garbage on the street.
None in the houses either.
Oh, aren't we cute?
Just you wait.
Oh, be cool.
Look, one thing. My parents, they're good people.
Well, so are mine, I think. Lou, it'll only be until the baby has a name like Miles. And Mama's got enough bread. And then you're out of it. Unless, of course, we fall madly in love with each other.
Come on.
Do I look like a bride?
Mama?
Oh, hi, Lou.
This is a friend of mine from New York. Vicky.
Well, hello, Vicky.
Hello, Miss Miles.
Vicky's come to visit.
Well, it's nice.
Visit me.
Well, Lou, I wish we'd known that you were coming.
Well, it was just sort of an impulse
I see.
to meet Lou's family and all.
Well, that's very nice.
Mama, I was wondering maybe Vicky could stay here. Use Cliff's room.
Mrs. Miles, I think there's something you should know.
Vicky. Mama, Vicky and I were thinking of maybe getting married, you know?
Lou, why don't you take Miss
Fletcher.
Take Miss Fletcher's suitcase upstairs and you might check and see if the towels are in Cliff's bathroom. That's a good idea. Oh, can I get you something, Miss Fletcher?
No, thank you.
There's some coffee.
No, thanks.
Well, please, sit down.
Thank you.
You're from New York?
No, Baltimore. Do you know Baltimore?
No, I know New York. I'm from New York.
Oh, that's a great place.
You're sure you wouldn't like some coffee?
No, thanks.
Where do you live?
In New York.
Well, yes.
Oh, around 137th and 8th Avenue. You know where.
Yes, I know where. Have you been to New England before?
No, not unless you count Connecticut.
Well, it's counted.
Then I guess I've been here. I've often wondered about small town life, you know, how it is.
Well, it's different.
I'll bet. Quieter.
You'd expect Lou to go to New York.
Oh, well, that depends on Lou. If he wants to stay here and finish his schooling.
Well, he's still in high school.
I know.
And going on to college and med school.
He's smart and ambitious. That's one of the reasons.
Do you work? Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, well, that's all right.
You were going to say,
Nothing.
well, something about Lou.
Oh, well, I was just saying that's one of the reasons why I dig him. I mean...
Yes, I know what you mean.
Sure.
What kind of work do you do?
I was learning shorthand and typing.
At a school?
No, sort of on my own. Before I met Lou, I was thinking of getting a job as a secretary.
Well, I hope Lou didn't help change your mind.
Oh, no. I still plan on getting a job, if I can. Maybe, a receptionist at first.
You know, I think there are much better opportunities in a place like New York.
Well, there might be less prejudice here.
Oh, from what I hear, my goodness, they're looking for qualified girls in New York. Of course, you're not qualified as a secretary yet, but a girl with your looks shouldn't have any trouble getting a job as a receptionist anywhere.
That could mean Peyton Place.
They don't pay much here.
Well, you know how expensives run in New York.
Do you live alone?
I live with my brother. Mrs. Miles, I think there's something you should know.
What month are you in?
3rd.
Room's ready.
Lou, show it to Miss Fletcher.
Thank you.
I hope you like it, Miss Fletcher.
I know I will, thank you.
I'll show you up.
They're upstairs.
What kind of a girl is she? Did you find out anything about her?
Well, not really. I talked to her and I asked her some questions, and I can't explain it, but I'm so ashamed, Harry. I'm so mad.
Now, it's all right. It's all right. Do they really intend to get married?
Well, that's what Lou said.
How far gone is she? Did you find out?
3 months. And Harry, look, I didn't want to call you at the hospital, but I just couldn't handle this by myself.
It's okay. It's all right. Now, look, what about Lou? Does he love the girl?
Well, I just don't know. I couldn't...
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
This is Vickie Fletcher.
Oh. Vicky?
Hello.
Hello. Oi.
Fine.
Good.
We heard the car pull up. Didn't want to hide upstairs.
No, certainly not. Come in, sit down. Why don't we all sit down? Come on, darling, sit down. Well, looks like family conference time, huh? Remember, Lou?
Oh, you sure do.
Oh, this is what you might call doing our own thing. We get together every now and then, talk things out. Equal time, you know. It's been a long time.
Dad, I know this is kind of sudden, but...
Vicky, you like the country?
Oh, yes, sir.
Cold air coming down from the mountains is a little different from the cold air coming down from the avenues, isn't it?
Sure is, sir.
Well, I'm a city boy.
I know, Lou told me.
Yeah. But I'm a country boy now. Oh, honey, why don't you offer Vicky some cake or milk or something?
Harry, I already offered.
Well, maybe later.
Oh. You know, my father used to say that a young marriage is a good marriage. Tends to settle a man down, you know. Of course, I don't know that he was thinking about one this young.
Well, isn't that a question of maturity, Dad?
You're absolutely right. You know, some men are children at 30, others are knowledgeable at 20. You're 17, son.
Well, that's just a number.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Vickie Fletcher. Like your looks, Vicky. Very pretty.
Thank you.
Lou always had good taste, didn't he, dear?
Oh, yes.
Vicky, what does your parents think about you getting married?
My parents?
Well, Vicky doesn't live with her parents.
Oh, I see. What part of New York are you from?
Harry.
Oh, okay. I don't mean to sound like a district attorney or anything like that.
That's okay, Dr. Miles.
You know, one time we were having one of our family conferences, and Oh, Lou was just a little fella at the time. And Cliff's voice was changing. Cliff's our other son. He's in Vietnam. Lou called a meeting. His allowance was 50 cents a week, and Cliff's was $2, and he felt the difference was too much.
You know, you were upset about that. You said they'd never learn the value of money like that.
Yeah, Cliff almost had a fit. He thought you were going to cut him down to $1.
But it worked out.
Yeah, it got me my raise to $1.
Yeah. And Cliff kept his, too. And we settled the family crisis.
Well, that sounds like a nice family. I'm pleased that I'm going to be a part of it.
Very sweet of you, Vicky. Very sweet. Lou, I think you and I have a few things to discuss, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
Why don't we just go on up to your room, huh?
Okay.
Alma, honey, why don't you show Vicky the cake? Maybe she'll change her mind.